Hey guys, unbelievably so, I'm sick again. I wanted to at least give you a brand new episode of Fan Theory. This is actually an old taping. It is a refreshing of the first 4 years of Harry Potter with special guest Robert Keniston. Enjoy. Hi guys, this is
Robert Keniston.
You're a big fan of Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter, of course, is a story about a young man, or young boy, whose parents are killed by an evil dark wizard.
Yes.
Ends up being adopted by the Dursleys and their family.
Yes. And they're not very kind relatives. And there's a theory behind why. You know that Harry was a Horcrux. Harry had a piece of Voldemort in him. The reason why the Dursleys didn't like Harry so much is because they were responding to the energy of Voldemort in him.
What you're saying is they're mildly redeemable.
Yeah.
Harry Potter goes to school at Hogwarts, school of witchcraft and wizardry. He, makes friends with Ron.
Hermione.
And,
almost gets sorted into Slytherin, but convinced the Sorting Hat to sort him into Gryffindor instead.
He has his first confrontation with Voldemort.
Yes, with Professor Quirrell in the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes.
Or the Sorcerer's Stone as we know it here.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Harry and Ron end up not making it to Hogwarts for the opening ceremony and getting stuck in the car.
Yes.
Which crashes into the Whomping Willow. But eventually they get in. The Chamber of Secrets in Hogwarts has been opened. And Ginny ends up getting possessed.
Because she gets
Tom Riddle's diary. Tom Riddle, aka
Voldemort. She starts doing things around Hogwarts.
And the chamber gets opened, people getting petrified.
Harry shows off his parcel tongue. Gilderoy Lockhart.
Brilliantly played by Kenneth Branagh. More of a pomp and circumstance than substance kind of teacher.
He wants to erase their memories after they discover that he's a fake, so then they just kind of have to bring him along for the ride. They get into the Chamber of Secrets, and Harry finds himself in a pickle. The Sword of Gryffindor.
It was Godric Gryffindor's sword.
Used to take down the Basilisk.
In the process of that, gets hit by the Fang. He stabs it into Tom Riddle's diary.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Sirius Black. He is in Azkaban prison, which is a prison for magic folk. It's really remote. It's surrounded by these things called Dementors, Guardians of Azkaban.
And they're kind of soul suckers.
It makes it very difficult for anybody to try and escape Azkaban.
And because there is a threat of Sirius Black being escaped on the loose and out to terrorize, Hogwarts surrounds their school with those.
Yeah, which is ironic.
So Harry finally gets to school after a situation on a train with them. Professor Lupin.
A werewolf, but he's also the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
He trains Harry on how to
defend himself
and discover his Patronus to protect yourselves from the Dementors. Lupin
falls ill, but the truth is the moon is coming and
he's ill. Sirius does make it to Hogwarts to warn Harry. Sirius is not out to murder anyone.
Lupin was also part of the same group of kids.
Lupin and Sirius team up.
They're basically trying to expose Pettigrew.
Scabbers is brought along, is Ron's pet rat.
But is also an animagi.
Who is actually
Peter Pettigrew.
Also known as Wormtail.
Voldemort's secondhand man, the guy that Voldemort kind of abuses and tells to do everything. He's helping Voldemort come back.
It gets really confusing there for a bit because there's a werewolf and there's an animagi.
Sirius is also one. He transforms into a black dog.
Right before something terrible is about to happen, Lupin, as a werewolf, is distracted and he heads that direction. That's the only reason that they survive.
That howl is actually Hermione.
She's the time turner that she got from Dumbledore so that she could attend more classes.
She goes back in time,
saves
Buckbeak.
Then we have the Dementors coming at Harry and there's nothing left to rescue him.
But then a Patronus shows up.
Done by Harry after he travels back in time again with Hermione to save himself, and he thought it was his father.
Expecto Patronum!
The Goblet of Fire!
The Triwizard
It centers around where the schools come in.
The chosen few.
Put your name into the goblet and a representative gets chosen.
The Goblet of Fire! So the Goblet of Fire! The three have been chosen, and then suddenly a fourth.
Harry Potter!
It makes no
because
sense.
Harry is not of age.
And it's the try, not quad. Lots of challenges come along the way. Mad-Eye Moody.
The new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, but
Yes.
he's not exactly who he appears to be. He is actually Barty Crouch, the son of the Minister of Magic.
Helping Harry win the tournament because they need to get to the end.
The final challenge, Cedric and Harry are the two remaining champions. They have to get this cup. But when they touch the cup is a port key which brings them
To where the Death Eaters are. Servants of
Voldemort. Get his blood to bring the Dark Lord back. This is when we see Voldemort.
And Cedric dies in the process. Harry manages to escape this. He quickly grabs Cedric and grabs the port key to go back.
First kid death. This is when the tone of everything shifts. The sign shows in the sky to let people know that Voldemort has come back.